In this video, we'll be taking a look at one NBA game happening on May 19, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on this one NBA game after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Boston Celtics versus Miami Heat. The Boston Celtics will be looking for a bounce-back performance after falling in defeat to the Miami Heat in the series opener of the Eastern Conference Finals. Miami opened a lot of eyes by making Jason Tatum look human and fending off a Celtics team that just toppled the defending champion Milwaukee Bucks. Will they stay unbeaten on their home floor and put the Celtics in a 0-2 hole on Thursday night? Miami enters up 1-0 in the series after a 118-107 victory on Wednesday night in the opener. Jimmy Butler came to play, dropping 41 points while Tyler Herro added 18 off the bench. Jason Tatum put up 29 in a losing effort. The Celtics will look to shift the momentum and knot things up before the series shifts north to Boston. The Miami Heat will be looking to take a 2-0 series lead after rallying in Game 1 to pip the Celtics on Tuesday. Jimmy Butler led the way with a game-high 41 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, and 4 steals. Tyler Herro added 18 points with 8 rebounds and 3 assists off the bench, while Gabe Vincent chipped in with 17 points. Butler was obviously the player of the night as he dominated both ends of the floor, and he got plenty of support from Vincent and Herro, which was handy as Bam Adebayo finished with just 10 points. The Miami Heat are averaging 108 points on 46.6% shooting and allowing 98 points on 44.3% shooting. Jimmy Butler is averaging 29 points and 7.6 rebounds, while Bam Adebayo is averaging 15 points and 7.7 rebounds. Tyler Herro is the third double-digit scorer, and Max Strus is grabbing 4.4 rebounds. The Miami Heat are shooting 32.2% from beyond the arc and 81.1% from the free throw line. The Miami Heat are allowing 33.1% shooting from deep and are grabbing 41.2 rebounds per game. Miami is the best three-point shooting team in the NBA, knocking down 38% from beyond the arc. The Boston Celtics came into this series with plenty of momentum after beating the defending champs in a thrilling 7-game series, but they are now hoping to bounce back after getting stopped in their tracks by the Heat in a 118-107 loss on Tuesday. Jason Tatum led the team in scoring with 29 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists. Jaylen Brown added 24 points with 10 rebounds and 3 assists, while Robert Williams and Peyton Pritchard each scored 18 points. The Celtics were going into the game with the knowledge that Marcus Smart was likely to sit out Game 1, but they were also without Al Horford due to health and safety protocols. The Boston Celtics are averaging 108 points on 45.4% shooting and allowing 103 points on 44.7% shooting. Jason Tatum is averaging 28.3 points and 5.6 rebounds, while Jaylen Brown is averaging 22 points and 3.8 assists. Marcus Smart is the third double-digit scorer, and Al Horford is grabbing 9.4 rebounds. The Boston Celtics are shooting 36.6% from beyond the arc and 79.9% from the free throw line. The Boston Celtics are allowing 32.9% shooting from deep and are grabbing 41.3 rebounds per game. Boston has been the best defensive team in the NBA all season, entering with the top-ranked scoring defense in the league, conceding just 104 points per game. Celtics defenders make life difficult on opposing shooters, conceding just 43.5% from the field and below 34% from beyond the arc. The Celtics are 19-7-1 against the spread in their last 27 road games and 11-4-1 against the spread in their last 16 games overall. The Heat are 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 home games and 14-5 against the spread in their last 19 games overall. The under is 5-2 in Celtics' last 7 overall. The under is 9-3 in Heat last 12 overall. The Celtics are 13-6 against the spread in the last 19 meetings in Miami. The Heat answered the bell down the stretch of Game 1, showing exactly why they are the number 1 seed in the East. Jimmy Butler rose to the occasion, yet again illustrating his capability to take over a game in crunch time and shred an elite defense. Miami has a strong supporting cast that will be even more involved in Game 2, especially from three-point range where the Heat rank #1 in the NBA. Look for big shooting nights from Harrell and Oladipo off the bench. The uncertainty of both Horford and Smart loom large over this game. If one or both are out or less than 100%, the Celtics will struggle to match the depth Miami can trot out. Look for Tatum to show up, but much of the other supporting cast to struggle against an elite Heat defense that allows below 46% from the field and below 34% from beyond the arc. The Celtics were dealt a blow when they learned just before the game that they would be without Horford in Game 1 and 2. But they might have Smart back in the lineup. The Heat are just about at full strength once again, except for Kyle Lowry, who has been ruled out again due to that lingering hamstring strain. The Celtics must be so annoyed with themselves because they were the better team in the first half on Tuesday. But they didn't match the Heat in the third quarter and got burned. Butler was fantastic for the Heat as he was the best player on both ends of the floor, and he was unstoppable in the second half where he scored 27 of his 41 points. I still believe that the Celtics can win this series, even if they fall behind 2-0. But I don't see them winning any games if both Smart and Horford are missing. This should be a close one, but with the Celtics still banged up, I'll go with the Heat to get the win at home, where they are a perfect 7-0 so far in these playoffs. Plus, Miami is 6-1 against the spread at home this postseason. They will keep it rolling in Game 2. The Miami Heat to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Despite some lackluster three-point shooting, Miami brought it offensively in Game 1, shredding the league's top-ranked scoring defense with 64 second-half points. Look for a Celtic team that limits opposing shooters to 43.5% from the field to bounce back with a better showing Friday night. Jimmy Butler will not be able to impose himself in quite the same way, limiting the explosiveness of the Miami offense just a tad. With Horford and Smart either out or less than 100%, Boston will once again struggle to find their rhythm on offense against an excellent Miami defense. Boston's three-point shooting was off in multiple games last round and was MIA again in Game 1. The 118 points the Heat scored in Game 1 was the most points that Boston has allowed this postseason. Oddsmakers have brought the total up for Game 2, which could be an overreaction to Jimmy Butler's 41 points in Game 1. Chances are he likely won't do that again on Thursday. Whenever either of these teams have needed a strong defensive performance this postseason, they've gotten it. Boston is 7-5 to the under this playoffs, and Miami is 9-3 to the under. Both teams are averaging 96.7 possessions during the postseason, which would rank last in the league during the regular season. Plus, the under is 7-4 in the Celtics' last 11 and 9-3 in all Heat playoff games. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.